Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video I'm doing a get ready with me. I requested this on Instagram quite a lot, so I thought why not do it. I did kind of bronzy look and I showed you all how I get my big bouncy curls. So hopefully you all enjoy. Remember to like and subscribe. If you want to know how I created this look, then just keep watching. As you can see, I am fresh faced. My hair I'm going to do later on in the video, so let's just get going. So I'm using this triple action L'Oreal moisturizer. I would actually say it was my first impressions, but I tried to take this clip about 4 times, so I got it yesterday and it's halfway gone already, so it's not really my first impressions because I know what it does. To prime, I use the YSL Touche Éclat Blur Primer. I just take that on the back of my hand and I put that kind of just all over my face. Before I start my foundation, I always put this Anastasia Liquid Glow Face Highlighter Illuminator to make me more glowy. That's a lot of people have asked me what I do, and this is kind of just what I do. It looks a bit crazy, but when you put the foundation on, it looks really nice. As you can see, really nice and glowy. Okay, so the foundation I use is the Maybelline Stay Matte in the shade Warm Sun. I always apply it with a brush, so I just take down the back of my hand and I take my Zoeva Silk Finish 102 brush and just put that all over my face. You can see a bit, it looks very orange, but it matches my tan. So I just blend that in. I always take a beauty blender afterwards to make sure it's all sunk in nicely. All I'm just going to do is make sure that's all nicely blended. There is the foundation. To conceal, I use the Maybelline Instant Anti-Age Eraser, and I just put that under my eyes and down the bridge of my nose. And then with a darker concealer, just this Revolution Conceal Define in the shade C10, so it's quite dark to be honest. And I just put that on any blemishes I have. Like so, and then I always just blend this with a beauty blender. So when I conceal, I always want to make sure I don't get any creases, so I take my loose powder from number 7. Okay, so I take an LA Girl, just this tapered brush, and some of the number 7 powder, and I just press that in under my eyes, over my eyelids, and definitely here because that's where I laugh. I laugh a lot. I'm joking. Well, I kind of do actually, but so I just do that. To contour, I sometimes use a cream contour, I sometimes don't. So I'll just show you what I do. This is the L'Oreal Paris Infallible Foundation in the shade 150 Rose Beige. So I just take this on like kind of just a little brush like that, and I contour like so. And I know I'm not doing this right, but this is actually what works for me, so I'm no makeup expert. And then I just blend that in with this Real Techniques little foundation brush, and I just blend that in. So now I've cream bronzered my face, I'm going to set the rest of it. So what I do is I just use this Zoeva powder brush, and I just use this Le Beige, there it is, from Chanel, and I just take this and put it kind of all over my face. Right, so after I've powdered, I use my MAC Fix Plus. I just spray this all over my face. The next step is eyebrows. So I just brush them up, as you do. I kind of just draw under there, flick them up here at the fronts, and I always just brush them out with a spoolie so they don't have any harsh lines. Do it up. Oops. I'll do the other one off camera so it's not boring. Right, so I filled in my brows, so now what I'm going to do is just carve them underneath. So to carve my eyebrows, I use the Zoeva brow line brush in 322, and I use this concealer buffer in 142 just to blend it out onto the eyelid. I just take any concealer really, preferably a lighter one, and then I just go underneath them just to tidy them up. Don't carve out of the top because I feel like then I can't really get the bushy effect that I'm looking for. Oh my god, I'm dropping everything. And then I just buff it onto the base of my eyelid. This is my favourite step of my makeup routine. I use this Collection clear mascara and I brush my brows up with this and they last all day. I brush them kind of towards my temple and I kind of just go all out with this, I won't lie. We're gonna bronze the lids. I just use a normal Zoeva Luxe soft crease brush and I take the bronzer I'm using. I use the MAC Give Me Sun through my crease. But remember, blend, but don't blend in. Instant influencer. Okay, so basically I'm just taking that through my crease. So I just take this one because it's nice and warm, bronzy, summery, everything you could want really. Okay, right, so, oh, can you see, basically I was peeling. I peeled in the sun and it's gone really, really bad. It's like all down my chest, it's really bad. Anyway, so to bronze, I use this Hourglass. I cannot live without this. This is the best bronzer I've ever used. It's called Luminous Bronze in Light and it looks like perfection, really. So basically I take this on this Sephora brush. It's kind of just an angled cheek brush. I just take that everywhere, literally everywhere. Right, so bronzer is on. Okay, right, fab. So the next step, some people don't like, personally I love doing this step, is blusher. So I use this Zoeva again. As you can tell, Zoeva is my favourite brand. So I use this cream cheek brush and I use this Nars Blush in the shade Deep Throat. And God, it's a bit of an inappropriate name, isn't it? Jesus. Naughty. So I just take this and I kind of just put it on my cheek. Some people watching this are going to be like, oh my god, what's she doing? That's what I like to do. So the next thing I do is do my mascara. It's a MAC 3D Dimension Black Lash. Literally just put a layer on my top of my lashes and it's really volumizing and it separates them so nicely. Okay, so I've done the top lashes. So for my bottom lashes, I like to use a little mini mascara. This is called Bad Girl Bang from Benefit. I use this on my bottom lashes just because I can kind of get in more precisely. Fabuloso. So the next step I do is highlight my inner corner. So I use a Zoeva Luxe pencil. I take this Fenty Beauty highlight in the shade Hustle Baby, and you can see how pigmented that is. It just makes my eyes pop very nicely. The Cupid's bow, I think it defines your lips a lot more. And then my favourite is my lip combination. I literally use this every day. I've never used a different one, obviously before I got it, but still. The Fenty Beauty, what am I doing? Gloss Bomb, I think it's called, Gloss Bomb in Fuzzy. And this is amazing. I use this MAC pencil. I literally nearly ran out. You can see how much I used it in the shade Whirl. Watch and learn. I'm joking. I'm not teaching anyone. I'm not a makeup artist. And there's the gloss. I think that gloss is the best thing that's ever happened to me. Honestly, I do. Oh, gross. Told you I'm obsessed with doing this. So there is some makeup, kind of just a bronze. What am I doing with my hands, by the way? I'll keep them down to myself. Jesus. So I kind of just did a bronzy look for my makeup today. For parties, sometimes I do something on my eyes, but if I was doing anything on my eyes, I'd grab a little steamer stick, put it on the lid, and we're off. We're going. Okay. Yeah, that's actually what I do though, that's the thing. Chuck a bit of that glitter thing on the middle of my eyes and hope for the best. So last but not least, I use this iconic London Prep Set Glow, favourite thing of all time. And I just spray this over my face so it looks really nice, dewy, glowy, bronzy, kind of ties the whole look in, looks absolutely fabulous. I cover my eyes and spray like there's no tomorrow. Actually, do I cover my eyes? That's the thing. Am I just trying to be a makeup guru? Yeah. So, I'm going to show you how I curl my hair. Right, so things that I curl my hair with. If I'm going to a party and I want them to last and I want them to look extra bouncy, I'll use these little Amazon clips and just pin curl them. But normally, I don't actually need to do that. I use this hairspray from Tresemme. This is just extra hold. This is kind of just the best hairspray I've ever used, really. And I use the Bombay Hair Curling Tong. And I don't actually know how much this was, but I got it for a Christmas present. Yeah, I don't actually know how much it was, but I want to say, like, actually I have no clue. I'll just put the link in the description. I'm going to section it off. I don't know why I'm dropping everything today. I'm so sorry about that. And then I'll spray it with my Tresemme Heat Protector. Right, so it's green. What you're going to want to do is take about 3 inches of hair and always curl from the root. So what you can see is I don't roll it, I flatten it with my fingers. And I hold it for about 20 to 30 seconds. The trick is curl drops. You want to catch it in your hand and scrunch it in your hand to let it cool. So when you brush them out, they're very, very bouncy and kind of like you've got a blow dry, really. So I'll catch that in my hand. What is my problem? Let it cool, it's really hot, so be careful. You might want to use a glove. So I let that cool. And then you get that really nice, bouncy curl. So I get like 3 to 4 inches in my hair. Actually, that's like 2 inches. Wrap it around the tong, flat from the root, and I hold it there to 20 to 30 seconds. Drop it, let it cool. It's really hot. And there you have a curl. So then I am going to spray these curls in place. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to curl the rest of my head and then I'll come back to you when I do the front. Oh, look at that beauty. Spraying that one down.
I've actually got so many scars on my body of how I've burnt myself. I've got one on my shoulder. I'm pretty sure I have one on my lip, to be honest. Don't even ask. I didn't think it would be hot. Actually, I did think the curling one would be hot, but I was like, nah, it's not going to hurt. Put it on my lip and it hurt. Funny that, wasn't it? So stupid. Okay, bye.
Right, so I've curled all of that, as you can see. Okay, so curl the front pieces away from your face. So you just do that by taking the same amount, and I just put the curler underneath like that and curl the other way. Just wrap it round and do exactly the same, but just away from your face, so it gives your face a bit more shape. Leave it there for about 5-10 seconds, and then you're going to have that lovely big curl. And then I'm going to take this bit at the front here and make it quite thick, just so it frames my face. Then I'll just hold that and you'll get that curl, and then it will look quite tight. As you can tell, I look crazy, but then when we brush them out, they will look absolutely stupendo. So as you can see now, I look crazy, all of the curls, and I normally let them cool for about 20 to 30 minutes. So I'm back, I've let them cool off, so now I'm just going to brush them with a normal hairbrush and I'll show you what they come out like. And that is what the curls look like. And then at the end I just get some of this argan oil and just put that through the curls like so. So there you have the lovely bouncy curls. Hopefully you all enjoyed this Get Ready with me. I enjoyed filming it. If you have any suggestions on what I should post next time, please put them in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. I will see you soon.